and welcome to a new vlog and TripReport. Today we're taking a look at a very special railway line. We're taking a look at the Children's Railway of Budapest, and here on the map you can see our route. Today we're starting at Széchenyi, where we arrived in the last video with a wreck railway, and we're now going all the way to the end of the line at Hungarian. Here we are already approaching the station, and here we can see the station building, and first we're going to take a look at the arrival of my train today. We're traveling today with a diesel locomotive of the type MK45, and we have two carriages. This is the modern carriage, well, the a bit more modern carriage. It's also old carriage, but this one is even older, as you can see, with a very beautiful old interior. And we're traveling in this carriage, and now they're putting the locomotive in the front again. And in the meantime, I can tell you a bit about the Children's Railway. What is a Children's Railway? It used to be called the Pioneer Railway, and you can find railway lines like this in many Eastern European countries. It's coming from the Soviet Union, and there are a lot of children who were part of a children's organization of the Communist Party, and those children were called pioneers. And for example, they were working at the railway lines. Nowadays it is not called a Pioneer Railway anymore, it's now called a Children's Railway Line, and I will tell you a bit more about it in a second. So nowadays, of course, it's not a political thing anymore. You can consider this either as a hobby for the children, but you can also see it as a way of learning for a future job in the railway industry. This railway is still operated by children in the age from 10 to 14. Of course, they have to have a training which takes 4 months until they can work here at the Children's Railway. And they have several professions. Of course, they are not allowed to do everything. For example, they are selling the tickets, they are conductors in the train, and they're doing this very professionally. They even sold my ticket in perfect English, so I was very surprised in a positive way by this. And as you can see, also the railway line itself is very, very beautiful. You have some fantastic views. We are traveling on the Széchenyi mountains west of Budapest. You have some fantastic views into the landscape. We were traveling during Indian summer, so it was even more beautiful. We have several stops in between. It is a single track railway line, but at the stops we can meet oncoming trains. Here we are at the station Jánoségi, and if you're leaving the train here, you can take a little hike and then you're reaching a cable car, so you have some more things you can do during the ride with the Children's Railway. It's quite easy to reach. You can reach the beginning and the end of the line with other trains. At Széchenyi we have a connection to the Rec Railway, and at Hungarian you have a direct connection to the tram. The track is 11.2 kilometers long, has a difference in altitude of around 230 meters, and there is one 200-meter long tunnel pretty close to Hungarian. Here we are now slowly approaching the end of the line at Hungarian. Here I'm leaving the train, continuing on with the tram. We've already seen this 2 videos ago. Before leaving the platform, we can take a look at the departure of our locomotive, the class MK45. And that's already the end of this video. It was a very nice journey, and I can highly recommend traveling with the Children's Railway. It's a very nice project that helps children to do something good and useful in their free time. They can learn something and they maybe get a future job in the railway industry. Here you can see when the next video will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video then.